If you have watched another YouTube video on this same topic and the content creator told you breathing is the trick to lasting longer in bed, they lied. That is not the trick to lasting longer in bed, and I am so glad you clicked this video. So keep watching.
Go ahead and try, baby. You are gonna see that you'll never ever find somebody do it like me.
Welcome back to the channel. I am Jasika, your freaky best friend, and today we are talking about how to last longer in bed, one of my favorite topics. And I don't care what you have been told, deep breathing is not the answer. Once you hit the point of no return, there is no deep breathing that is going to bring you back. You have to use another rule that I'm going to explain later in the video. So hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and let's get into it. And no, this is not a tips and tricks video. We are talking real. So get your pen, your pad, your notebook, whatever you need, your phone. Take some notes, baby, because we're going deep. I'm breaking it down into two parts. Part one is why is it not happening? Why are you not able to last long? And the second part is how to fix it, how to get you to last. I'm going to say an hour. Realistically, an hour is great. These people that go on about hours and hours, to me, is bullshit. I'm not going to hold you. 2, 3, 4 hours is bullshit. I'm calling it. But anyway, let's focus on this 1 hour that we're trying to reach realistically. A lot of men think that stamina is the problem. It's not stamina. It's not because you're not going to the gym enough. I need to do more cardio. That's not it. The thing is overstimulation and not being trained in control. You're out of control. That's the biggest two things. Yes, stamina may come into play after a while, but the first two things are being overstimulated and having control of yourself. So that's where we got to start. Stamina can come in time. That's when you get into the 2, 3 hours. That's stamina. We'll get there, just not today. The number one reason for overstimulation, it's called an excitement spike. Follow me now. An excitement spike, meaning you went from sleeping to standing at attention in 1 minute flat. An excitement spike, a spike up. You don't want that. You want a buildup, just like we say about a woman. It's a buildup of arousal. You want the same thing. You got to go through the stages of arousal. You can't skip it just because you're a man. You see something, you want to do something. So you skip the anticipation, you skip all the other stuff and go straight to no. You can't skip the steps and the phases of arousal. Boom. That's number one. Overstimulation, number two. Don't get too comfortable in one position. If you find yourself getting too comfortable in one position, you will start to chase the outcome. It feels good, so you're going to chase the pleasurable outcome. And that's what you don't want in this case. You do not want the outcome to come. You see what I'm saying? That's not what you want to happen. You're not chasing the ending. And if you get comfortable, that's what's going to happen. It's like cruise control. If you put it in cruise control, you're going to get to your destination. So you don't want to put it in cruise control because you don't want to go in a straight line to your destination. You want it to go like a roller coaster, up and down, up and down. Build it up, go down. Build it up, go down. You don't want the straight line, comfortable position straight through. Not in this case. Number three, overstimulation. If you have no reset game, you will get overstimulated. If you panic at the least bit of sensation, overstimulation and you panic and you don't know what to do, you don't know how to reset, you're going to overload the circuits. That's what happens. So if you don't know how to reset, pull back, get yourself together, the overstimulation will take you over. Period. Game over. That's what happens. If you can't reset, it's game over. That's pretty much self-explanatory. So get your reset game up or you will be overstimulated. Number four. Number four is the one that y'all don't like to talk about, but it's real. The mental pressure when you get in your head and think, am I pleasing her? Does she like it? Is this the right environment? Should I have waited? What's today? Is she going to break up with me? It's when you get in your head about non-sexual stuff, stuff that may not even have anything to do with the actual act of what you're doing. You're overthinking the whole situation, period, head to toe, in the bed, out the bed, the relationship. You're just thinking about everything. So you're putting mental pressure on yourself, building up anxiety. And what are you going to do? Speed up, boom, bam, it's over. Because mentally, you have just put so much stress and strain on yourself. Your body has just given up and said, bloop, that's it. That's all we have to give. Gave out because of mental anxiety, performance pressure. So don't get overstimulated mentally by your performance anxiety. Last but not least, you don't have a control plan. You don't know what to do. You're going in blind. It's the blind leading the blind. She don't know you and you don't know what you're going to do with her. You need to have your control plan for how you plan to get to your hour. It ought to be mapped out how you plan to get there. It's going to be different with every woman. It's going to be different for every experience, and you're going to adjust in the moment, but have your control plan together to keep you from getting overstimulated. When you don't have a plan in place of what I'm going to do if this happens, or at 20 minutes, I might need to do this, or at 30 minutes, 40 minutes, I need to do that. If you don't already have it in your mind, you're going to mess up. You're just going to try to freestyle it, free ball it, and baby, 5 minutes is going to come around and whoop, you're going to be done. And she's going to be pissed. Trying to figure out what was all that noise and woof you was talking and got in here with 15 minutes total. Start to finish. Putting the key in the door to finish. 15 minutes. She's going to want to know what happened. And you got some splaining to do, Ricky. So let's get to the fix. The part you have been waiting for. How do you fix this? Now we got the why. You get overstimulated. You don't have a control plan. You don't know what to do. You panic. How do we fix it? This is where the expert comes out. This is where your freaky best friend shines, honey. So how do you manage your excitement the entire time? Like anything else, it's a numbers game. You heard me right. It's a numbers game, and it's called the 70% rule. And I'm going to break down the percentages. Here they are. 50% means that you are in total control and you are relaxed. 60 to 70% means that you are feeling good and you are in control. 80 to 90% means that you are losing control and you are having trouble. 100% means you have lost control and it has gone. Boop, over. So the very last part is to manage your numbers. It's as simple as that in 5 steps. Number 1, stay at 70. You need to live at 70%. That's number 1. Number 2, once you hit 80, interrupt the buildup. That's when you get into the danger zone. 80 and 90 is the danger zone. So you have to interrupt the buildup. Number 3 is reset. Of course, I can't go into detail what reset is on YouTube, but you reset. Number 4 is restart. That means get it back going. And number 5 is repeat. So if you just use the 70% rule, you can last longer. Rinse and repeat the 70% rule, and I guarantee you will last longer than you have in the past. That is it, y'all. That is the 70% rule to lasting longer. I hope you learned something. I hope you got some good takeaways. I appreciate you staying to the end, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.